Everywhere. Still doing it.
Don't you hold me if you don't wanna know me. So don't you leave me empty when it's only in my eyes. How do you feel the same without me? How do you feel the same when I don't sleep?
Or exploding algebra and weaving out parentheses, weaving out exponents. Isn't it exponents? Parentheses exponents, yeah. Don't understand enough, bro. Maybe my grandma died today.
Every once in a while, something changes, and she's changing me. It's
Too late for me now. I'm older.
There is something beneath. She's not acid, no alkaline. Caught between black and white. Not quite either day or night. She's perfectly misaligned. I'm caught up in her design and how it connects to mine. I see in a different light. The objects of my desire. Ooh, let's talk about chemistry, 'cause I'm dying to melt through to the heart of her molecules, till the particles part like holy water. If anything, she's an undiscovered element. Either born
It was like 10 or 8 something. Yep. Like the misaligned. motherfuckers. Oh my God. If I could make that 20-minute video, okay. Oh my God. Got so much bloody fucking mail. Spam. I have spam.
I believe I can see the future, 'cause I repeat the same routine. I think I used to have a purpose. Then again, it might have been a dream. I think I used to have a voice. Now I never make a sound. I just Sometimes I think I'm happy here. Sometimes, yet I still pretend. I can't remember how this got started, but I can tell you exactly how it will end. Every day is exactly the same. Every day is exactly the same. There is no love here, and there is no pain. Every day is exactly the same. I'm still excited. A little bit comes bleeding through. I wish this could have been any other way, but I just don't know. I don't know what else I can do. Every day is exactly the same. Every day is exactly the same. There is no love here, and there is no pain. Every day is exactly the same. Young blood thinks there's always tomorrow. I miss your touch on nights when I'm hollow. Cross the bridge that I can't follow. Since the love that you left is all that I get, I want you to know that if I can't be close to you, I'll settle for the ghost of you. I miss you more than life. And if you can't be next to me, your memories.
Okay, we need something else to listen to. How do you go to history? I mean, I guess I don't have to listen to anything.
Say. No, I do.
Let's make this larger. Uh, all right. Whoa. Look at all those notepads. No, 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 no. Always hide. Shit. Oh, you can't see that. It's cut off. All right. So even though it started as a short newspaper piece, it spread widely over the decades. In the 1950s and 70s, was printed in schools, parenting classes, churches, and community centers. It began appearing on posters, plaques, greeting cards, and in psychology and educational materials. That education materials, that is significant. Often it was shared without proper credit. Expanded the poem into a best-selling book with parenting consult. Children learn what they live, parenting to inspire values. Oh, I fucking love that title. Inspire. I like that. The book was translated into more than 20 languages. Okay, so this would be another one. Yeah, the videos could be so long when I have so many examples. So, like, do I just pick one? So we've got the 10 combo one, then we've got the no criticism poem. And then we need to make the argument, many different arguments here. The vast majority of people in conversations is good faith, bad form. We're not using the same alignment standard, judgment standard, sorry. We're not aligned on the same judgment standard. And then demonstrate the severity that just on criticism or just on, I need to watch this video and see if I want to use it. I'm pretty sure I can. But I wanted to do like either I could demonstrate it with a logical fallacy. You see, I already have so many examples. I could do it with a logical fallacy and I could do it with thought experiments. Yeah, the thing I want to send. So I'm trying to get ChatGPT's help right now with a formula I'm working on, and I'm trying to get that these have mockery. So these aren't the only two behavior cognitive variables that are produced via right here, destructive praise and destructive criticism, which I still haven't finished writing out yet. But in here, the destructive criticism, okay, well, now I need to do the, so for the mockery one, so I have to do one on C of the table. Um, I need to do one, well, mockery is part of the C of the table. Okay, so so MMS trigger. Maybe I should just say spiteful actions and then Indigo P. Um, Mockery is not just a joke. Okay. But this has to be a video on its own. So this whole one right here is gonna be about multiple things. See the table, right? I feel like these other ones, whoa, I don't have it anymore. Okay, so mockery is not just a joke, but banter is. Then I have to do the contempt bias, but whoops, plus toxic nice bias, and then do the 4 sides of judgment. And then the MMS on unaccredited praise, resentment, contempt, Ah, I totally forgot about that. Um, Studies on negative behavior spreading like a virus. Wondering about and other were measured. So I have to ask ChatGPT that. I gotta pee. Okay. Oh, so much to get done today. Let's see what we can do. Okay. I want to finish the thing I need to get done for ChatGPT. So I'm asking it this question over here, and then I'm putting what each thing is. Now is at this part right here. Okay, so destructive praise. Destructive praise coming from a contempt bias view reduces the amount of praise given given, comma, due to the level of contempt. And then, wait. And then DC from, wait, oh no, there's 4 things on each one. So destructive praise. Okay, so then destructive praise from a toxic nice bias view. Exaggerates the Hello? Should get them. Okay, so there's two sides to each one because there's two different biases you could be doing on each thing. When you give praise, you could be doing it with a contempt bias to make the same person seem worse than they are. So you would reduce the level of praise you give due to the level of contempt. I almost want to do like, would be inserting a table. And then, wait, 7? Table set 7. Because we're going to do title, then one of the actions. Wait, that's probably the other. So that's 1. And then I'm creating the second one right here. Then it's this, and then I need, oh, I can just do it like this. I can hit plus. Okay. So destructive praise from a toxic nice by view exaggerates the level. So a toxic nice bias from, oh wait, whoops. Destructive criticism from a toxic nice bias view reduces the level of, no, it reduces the level of criticism given due to the level of contempt the speaker has for, and then each one of these I should put the other. Ah, fuck. Ah, fuck, buddy. Ah, fuck, buddy. Okay. Then each one of these. Okay. So then after that, so destructive criticism, destructive praise, destructive criticism. Fuck. Wait, what? Oh, I've got the contempt. Okay, so I've got the CB, TNB, metaphorical Mexican standoff, four sides judgment that's supposed to be described before the metaphorical Mexican standoff. Okay. Mexican standoff. Okay, so wait. Equals the MMS. The MMS then equals unaccredited praise and unclaimed blame. Resentment. And then because it feeds resentment and contempt, I focus on the tip eyes. I have a formula, and the formula is this, and then forming any spiteful action. And we can say spiteful actions, performing spiteful actions. The mockery, insult. Trying to think of like one more. We could just do mockeries. Okay. And then I've got that here. Resentment and contempt. UB, UP, and then this equals increased level of contempt bias and toxic contempt bias, judging the other uh, level of toxic nice bias, judging oneself. Okay. That should be everything. I've got the contempt bias, toxic nice bias right here. And to also make this send it out a little bit better. Whoa. Oh, wow. I did not edit this by the court of public opinion. Court of public and private opinion. Making someone seem better than they are in the I don't know where to put. In the formula, or I just exclude it. Um, Stamp bias creates destructive praise, destructive criticism. Where does so those are the actual actions being performed. I'm giving you destructive praise. I'm giving you destructive criticism. When I'm giving that, that is me expressing into the court of public and private opinion. So I put equals here. So then the same thing of it going in order, contempt bias, toxic bias first. We got level of contempt, which isn't representative here. I could do LOC. LOC. And you would then multiply the LOC. So contempt bias plus toxic. So the level of contempt increases the level you're going to do both of these things. I think that's right. What if I'm getting PEMDAS fucked up? So then I would just need to put these in parentheses. I level of contempt for you. I then have a contempt bias against you, a technical mass bias for myself. I don't know if you necessarily add these together. How would I represent it being that could um a level of contempt for you, and I do my contempt bias judgments, then my level of contempt for you. Yeah, I'm not sure. And then I don't think I need this. Okay. We've got the unclaimed, uncredited praise, unclaimed blame. equals emotionally badgered people. It then equals measuring harm principle. I'm measuring the harm that I am afflicted with or people I care about in my own in my in group, measuring the harm happening to us. And that is building. So then this would be measuring harm principle and the HP. And we would put that I don't have emotionally badgered people. So emotionally badgered people. I'm trying to show we're emotionally like very harmed. Yeah, I was probably like copying from this section as I pasted it here previously. So I don't need any of this. I do want to keep Rice into the Nation. It has something to do with all of this. So like if I was constantly doing a toxic nice bias toward or contempt bias against you, making you seem worse than you are among our friend group for months on end. And then I finally admit I was wrong on something that you were really right on, and just that level of that feeling because of the buildup of the level of uncredited praise, because I wasn't praising you, and then unclaimed blame, every all the harm I'm doing in the conversation, I'm not acknowledging. So as you tell me I'm wrong, I'm doing all these terrible things. Me or my emotional, financial, physical, that then builds up resentment and contempt, um, judgment of who is to blame. I think I messed up right here. Okay. So here near the end, after the M, wait, wait, what? Where did I put this? Oh, fuck, I deleted it? I was gonna move it somewhere else and I cut it and I didn't move it. Okay. So it's after the destructive praise to criticism. So right after that, the court of public opinion judgments. The court of public and private. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. And then when those judgments are given, so if privately or publicly, I think you and your group are terrible pieces of shit human beings, to whoever who takes me seriously will then have a level of unclaimed blame that I'm not taking credit for any of your criticisms of bad behavior I'm doing. I'm not taking credit for that. So unclaimed blame due to the level of my fault of making whatever bad decisions are happening. And then I'm not praising you. You're not praising me. So that level just continues to increase for both sides. And then level for both sides equals emotionally badgered people, which I feel like I need to ask ChatGPT for something potentially better, but it works good enough for now. Measuring harm principle. So now that I see that I'm emotionally badgered, wait, yeah, forces a measuring harm principle. Me and my group have taken emotional, financial, physical harm. Why the harm is happening, judgment of who is to blame, increased level of contempt, resentment and contempt, increases level of, hold on, the level of contempt thing up here. Can I just make it level of contempt principles? I can just put and resentment, right? Locar. Locar. So LOCAR, level of contempt and resentment. And I already have that up there. So now I just need Locar in here as well as other things. Okay. I'm missing a lot from this. So we've got the MMS. Oh my gosh. I need this like in like a different place so it's not so. So we'll create a new document. Actually, hold on, go back. New tab to the right here. Okay. A little bit easier to see all of this. And then I guess for each thing, I put a horizontal line. I feel like that's breaking. Okay. Anyways, find a place for, okay. I think if I do 2 tables, okay. We have level of contempt times contempt bias. We have here level of contempt. We could put that before. Multiplies exaggerations and downplaying actions. And then let's get all of the different foresights of judgment, the metaphorical Mexican standoff, destructive praise, criticism, court of public opinion, uncredited praise, unclaimed blame, emotionally badgered people. I know I need to get that in there. Original principle, also don't have that. Okay, 30 is too big. I think that's good. Okay. All right, 24, that's good. Okay. All right, so we have LOC times CB, LOC times level of contempt times toxic nice bias equals destructive praise, destructive criticism, which have 2 different forms on each one. I don't know if I should put that in the formula or not. It probably needs to be. I just don't know how to represent it. The court of public private opinion judgments equals the metaphorical Mexican standoff equals unaccredited praise, unclaimed blame, Okay, hold on. So if I have this closer to down here, okay, we got this. Is it in order? Where's the four sides? So the MMS is where the four sides happens, or you need to know the four sides judgment in order to understand the MMS, but it doesn't necessarily be representative in the formula. I don't need the four sides of judgment in there. It's just the MMS, you're only focusing on two. That then results in unclaimed. And so let's see, I have MMS after the court of public opinion after this. So I need to hold on. Let's take both of these. So level of contempt, destructive criticism, then the court of public opinion, then the four sides of judgment. This isn't in the formula. This is a reader's note or something. And I used a table right here. I don't know if this like really shows that it's not part of the formula, but you need it to understand the rest. Or let's see. I could take the four sides out. Okay. So then court of public opinion, MMS, UP, then it's EPB. So equals emotionally badgered people. Equals measuring harm principle. We'll just put W for a Y. And then judgment of who is to blame. I'll put blame game, which will be VG. So blame game increases the we did nothing wrong. It is all your fault. Contempt, rising, formula. Whoa. So CRF. So when trying to form the judgment of who is to blame, and it's like this whole thing all over again. We're already in the MMS. I'm already, before we even get here, and we're increasing contempt. I'm already in the MMS. You are as well. I'm only talking about my good, your bad, vice versa. So I feel like CRF, so this whole formula is right here. And that's what equals we did nothing wrong. It is all your fault because we're doing this whole thing all over again when we're trying to assess the new thing in the so like when in the prisoner's dilemma thing where they have all these different strategies, each turn is all these different like real time actions in this like either real time or turn based strategy game. You and I are interacting with one another as we're negotiating, and every time that happens, every time it's my turn, your turn type thing, that's when the CRF is just the contempt rising formula is just constantly happening. We're just constantly increasing the amount that we hate each other, the amount that we dislike each other. AKA feed the beast. So table one, we're gonna then put this in here, make this nice and large. Temp rising formula. We'll make the whole thing red. AKA level of contempt. I know I've already said level of contempt on another place, but okay. Just something feels off about this part right here. Judgment of who is to blame. And I want to put C or F here. That when we are asking ourselves the question of why that said harm is happening, we're like trying to figure out who's to blame. We right then are doing a CRF. We're doing the whole contempt bias, toxic nice bias, all of this. We're doing destructive criticism and destructive praise. Well, I'm judging myself, my group, and judging you. So why said harm is happening right then is when another CRF happens. So a CRF contempt rising formula is used to perform judgment of who is to blame. I thought I was going to use blame game somewhere, so that's why I give it a code reference. CRF is used to perform judgment of who is to blame. I don't know. Does it draw enough attention being underlined red and really big? All right, so then CRF is used to perform judgment of who is to blame. Why is said harm happening? Equals contempt rising formula is used again. We did nothing wrong. Foul. Increases level of contempt bias, judging the other. Increases level. I already have that at the beginning. We just need to show here. Ah, these are the judgment. So level of contempt. Level of contempt and resentment. These are judgments we're making. Oh man, yeah, I should listen to that right now.
The Trump administration.
In
Not
that
that one.
video, I'm agreeing with the Vanguard in terms of like
Show transcript. Actually, hold on. Let me get it over here.
in that video, I'm
Where are you? What? How do I? Oh, there it is. Why does it say click? It used to say more. Okay. All right. So resent. Oh, that's representative. That's present. That's resentment. Growing resentment of the Democratic Party. Resent that a ton. That's it.
people think of me because of your audience, and that's not true. And I resent that a ton because that's not what I'm.
Oh, contempt rising formula. Okay. So I don't need this here anymore. So since we're saying we're judging the situation, like both sides blaming each other for the death of Charlie Kirk, we did nothing wrong. It's all your fault. Like in that moment, we're even more cementing in our mind, increasing our level of contempt for the other side. Another really, really bad thing happened. And whatever it is, it doesn't have to just be political assassinations. It's just all the problems, every single political issue. And then it's all your fault whenever you had control over whatever it is. You guys messed it all up. We did nothing wrong. We're perfect. So the CRF is used to perform the judgment of who is to blame, the blame game. We did nothing wrong. It is all your fault. And then that increases our level of contempt and resentment. Okay. Now I think we're finally ready to ask ChatGPT because we've got this out. Oh man, I just know he's gonna give me back so much stuff to think about. I just don't know if I want to do it anymore. Um, what was even my initial question? Fuck. I don't know if I have it anymore. Pretty sure I have that in here. Yeah, the tamed overfed beast. That's along with this. Um, okay, but yeah, in the other one I had right next to it. Yeah, that's where I had it. Okay, can you see these in the behavior economy? I'm focusing on that there is a unclaimed, blamed, and unaccredited praise in our society right now, showing how polarized we are on every political issue, that there are things forcing this to happen. The contempt bias, toxinized bias, the unconscious bias I see is the strongest pattern throughout history, even stronger and feels motivations for slavery. I have a formula. Okay. And then now we need to go copy the formula. For the structure purposes. Yeah, I put in no, I put in yes, no praise. Lie of omission, no praise, plus mockery, insult, plus spiteful actions, semicolon, mockery. Okay. Okay. So I got the formula over there. I don't need any of this. This should all get deleted. Okay. I have the formula. That is the correct formula. So I'm going to copy this over to here. Which enter a couple times. Wait, is that what I have here? Yeah? Yeah, yeah. Oh, wait, fuck. Hold on a second. Plus, does that even make sense anymore? The MHP equals W equals So the y then equals another judgment. We need to judge who's to blame here. So we perform the CRF. That then it needs all of this. Not all that in that one over here. So ask perplexity. Oh my fucking hell. I don't know why it does that. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna copy it all over again. That'd be easier. That insane wall of text. Okay, so I'm on the content present document. This formula is good. All right, let's see what Chad said. You're moving at a moral economic system, behavior economy. You're treating attention, judgment, contempt, resentment, praise, and blame like economic resources. No, they're not economic resources. Well, contempt is the resource. No, I think that those things are actions. The actions performed. So I need to highlight this. Contempt and resentment are the only resources. The other items you listed are actions performed. The court of aka the market place of ideas. Mockery is a discrediting action that requires the resource of contempt for the other and care for our own one cannot perform mockery where there is no contempt. unfair judgments of ourselves, the okay, and then let's see. I really okay, in this list place, I'll leave this top part, but then the rest of this gets deleted. Because what I'm trying to do here, what the fuck? Why? What? I don't have this section highlighted, but it still writes over it. Do not get what's going on there. Oh, because I have the table highlighted. So it's replacing the whole table. Okay. So what we want to be able to see here is just the temporizing formula. We've got that here because we're going to have other things other places. Just trying to see like the whole thing at once, like see the table, wrong think. Let's go over here. Now I got to figure out what videos I'm making today. Those are the more calculations ones. Okay. Let's get that then real quick. Create a new document. I need to chat GPT answer to asking for more moral regulation actions. Go through. Come on. Come on. What's going on? Okay. And then a link to this document So I copy the link, come back over to the list. I find an empty space, moral calculation actions. All right. Oh, there's so much fucking work to do. Now going back, I want to get the history it gave me of the poem. Actually, hold on. I want to ask. So for the video I'm going to make, I've got the document here for scripts. I put this here? Yeah, probably. So no criticism poem. Yeah, I thought that was going to do that. Can I insert a table here? Oh well, it's good enough, I guess. Yeah, that's good. That's pretty good. All right. Children learn what they live. Wow, it's back in made in 1954. The poem was okay, so this is what Complexity is saying. It quickly gained widespread popularity, being distributed to millions of parents by a Bayview formula company and appearing on posters in classrooms and even on household items throughout 1960s. Oh my fucking hell. Like I have a bunch of information here and ChatGPT didn't have this. I'm gonna ask it if it's accurate. So I'll put this in quotes and I'll say, I got this from Perplexity AI. How accurate do you? True. Wait, the baby formula one and then the posters in classrooms, is that true? And repeated in multiple secondhand summaries, but the specific company name is source are rarely cited and may refer to Okay. How all these places have they this is why all of this sucks so bad. People they're referring to a baby formula company, but they don't put the baby formula company. It's hard to know if this is made up or not. Yeah. Okay. Mm. No, 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 no. Shit. Care, care, and contempt are the main resources. Resentment um seems to um I don't know how much I need to rely on my ChatGPT for all of this. Okay. I don't like it. It says perfect. It bothers the fuck out of me. Okay, so we've got this. This is my script. What do I really want to highlight? Yeah, let's just go through and let's highlight what I want to. I'm not gonna read the whole fucking thing. I want to highlight global reach, what it is. constructive praise, constructive criticism. Oh, so I need the poem up. I'm just going to put this back here because I'm not doing the other thing. Or diagrams are right there. I think I have to do the Alt Shift C is in Alt Shift C. Okay, that is a Y. Mockery. So for the script on Mockery, how about, okay, so I need spiteful actions. That Hello? Okay, there it goes. All right. So kicking them off their seat at the table. Spiteful actions that discredit a group. Um, what are some of these other ones that kick a person off? Specific ones that discredit. Um, let's put the list right there. This should be where I have the seat of the table actions down here. Meritocratically earned removal from a seat. Yeah, I should just always refer to off their seat at the table. Extremely strong MMS trigger. Do, do, do. Oh, agreement, validation, praise, credible, respected authority, reputable figure, qualified, influencer, thought leader. All right. So many different actions or labels we use to establish a person. Um, I want something that says like this as well. AKA, you are welcome here. Inviting the other. We want you here. You are welcome here. And then it would be extremely strong. Extremely strong. I want to say cooperation. I'm thinking of the extremely strong fair judgment trigger. What is this whole like this? Good faith plus bad form. the majority of what was happening and what got us to all right, so what are some of the other actions? So we've got mockery, condemnation, so where is it? Okay, mockery. How about insult? Insult, a disrespectful or abusive remark or action. The expression of a very strong disapproval. Be All right, all right, all right.
Been hanging out in the Twitch chat. Hold on, let me see a date here. 9/11/25. Okay, the first time you showed up in Twitch chat. What? No, hang on a second, bro. Come on. You were leaving chat messages in January of 2025. You didn't see me talk about the ways that Kamala could have run a better campaign. Are you fucking with me right now? Are you fucking my ass right now? Are you fucking my ass right now with this? Bro, we didn't shut the fuck up about it on Live and Learn. It was like all we talked about for fucking 3 months straight. And it was everywhere. It was on liberal mainstream media news outlets. Just
Okay. I need the videos to analyze. No. Fuck. There we go. Yeah, this is it. Okay.
fucking pick whichever one.
Wait, hold on.
Okay, so with organizing, the content bias and toxinized bias. That would be human nature. Um, Ordinary argument, the list, which is not very well organized right now. I have so much fucking work to do. Um, person Howard. grab a hold of the people's contempt for who they think is at fault. Okay, anyways.